Hi Aries, this is your monthly tarot cards reading by Emma for the month of January 2021. So now we have 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Strength, and the Sun. Your influencing energy is 10 of Wands. Being burdened, having something that is a lot on your mind, on your shoulders, in your hands, whatever. This is a lot. You are hardly managing with all this idea, with all these people, with all these responsibilities. Whatever it is, it's a bit too much. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups now with Justice. 8 of Wands with Page of Pentacles, Strength, with 3 of Cups, and the Sun with the Devil. The Moon, alright, not knowing, not being certain, new factors, new things are coming all the time, and you cannot deal with it. And you cannot even be sure that what you see and that what you know, it's really truth. You are muddled with this moment, and that what burdens you. And not knowing, not being sure what is going on, what the facts truly are. Not being able to deal with all these details that are just popping up around you. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. There are things that makes you unsure, that are kind of shaking your confidence, and that what burdens you. That's your influencing energy for this month. Perhaps you are pulling it from December. 5 of Cups and Justice for you for the first week of January 2021. Perhaps looking back into that what was. Unknown, uncertain, deceitful, manipulative. Perhaps something like that, something that was failure. 3 cups are fallen and spilled. Your failure, past failure with something. But look, this person does have 2 cups standing straight, which is current situation. There is something ongoing in your life, Aries, and it's good and it's alright and it's standing straight. It's just that you're not looking at it, you're not concentrated. It doesn't mean that you're not aware of it. It's just the moment that something concrete, something good appear in your life, you turn back into past failures, into past hurtful situations, just to reminisce that moment of failure, of that sadness, just kind of in a way to say goodbye. Because a new thing, something new is just around the corner. 2 of Cups, brand new energy of 2 of Cups behind you standing. As I said, I think there is awareness about something new that is coming. Justice energy is within you. That is kind of lots of options in your life. You do have things happening. It's that's for sure. Alright, Justice card is your decision, and it is kind of karmic decision. You have to make decision. It will be right. It will be just. It will be just what you wanted for yourself. It's not necessarily a general justice, but it will be just that what is good for you. It will be perfect for you. You will be very balanced with that decision that you make. It's not something that you can reverse easily, that you can come back to old, undo it or something. But you will not want it to undo it, because that will be something just perfect for you. It will be good decision for you, alright? I think it's very positive that this major decision is coming, and you are saying goodbye to old failures, old difficulties, old wounds. Something like that for your first week. I think it's good. Say goodbye to 2020. Second week is intense. Now we are working towards something very concrete, very practical. It could be that your decision was about something that's your career, your money making, and I do see in Aries reading lots of that kind of movement. Career, money making, business. I often see something like that in your readings. Now this Page of Pentacles, it says you do have that concrete goals. You know exactly what you're supposed to do. Very young energy. You must feel that you still have to learn something. This task that you have in front of yourself, alright, supposed to make you money, supposed to show you as a good quality knowledgeable person, but maybe you still have to learn. You don't know all of it, all needed to know about it to complete the task, to do the job. You see what I'm saying? Because we are talking something very practical, doing this job this week. I would like to connect to this justice energy, right? And then we are talking long-term goals. That, it will bring you money. It will bring you money. It will bring you success, but it's still to learn, still to do something with it. Still for you work, still experience to gain. But that Page of Pentacles energy is keen on it. Alright, it's not that you're afraid of, learning. Once you make decision to go for something else, whatever that practical thing in front of you is, now you are not afraid, you are not shaken, you want to learn. You are prepared in advance. Moment that you did have that decision, you were ready for it. To learn more, to know more, to face it, that whatever is unknown. Connected now in your environment with Eight of Wands. Now you are communicating a lot. Whether that practical goal, that things that you're supposed to do is related to your communications. Right, that it is kind of career, kind of business, where you are communicating with people. Being somewhere on the radio, talking, YouTube channel, something that is related to your communications. But also could be news, could be something that is from overseas. That we are talking goals somewhere overseas, in another country. Because Eight of Wands is flying, going overseas, communicating with vast world. Because everything is in the air. It's not landed yet, but it is intense. It is in the air. It is kind of happening. It just now will land and it will be intense. It will make big change. Eight of Wands, it drops down. You can expect big noise when all of this drops down. It is intensity, it is suddenness, it is importance with Eight of Wands. You see what I'm saying? Something that is related to this skill, to your goal. You are communicating. Either that communications is your purpose, is that purpose, or you are communicating about that goal that you have in order to know more, to promote yourself more, whatever it is. On second week of January is something like that. Now, second part of January, we have Strength and the Sun, which is lovely combination. Now, Strength and Three of Cups, it says you will be celebrating something, but in a very quiet way. You will love it. That is within you. You celebrate within yourself. You are happy. It doesn't need to be celebration, but your emotions are very, very high in here. You are trying to control yourself. It seems to me that this second week brings something very exciting. Eight of Wands is excitement, is intensity. Don't forget. But now another eight, which is always expansive. It searches, it looks for more. It seems that you do have big hopes in that what happens second week of January. And you do have big hopes, big dreams. You are celebrating. Brings you lots of happiness. You are happy with yourself that these things is happening. Strength energy says you have to control yourself at this point, because perhaps something still that you have to wait. Perhaps something still that need to be done. Something is around, because the moment that you have this strength energy, it says you control yourself. Keep it under control. Keep it in check. You see what I'm saying? Maybe your emotions, maybe you are too emotional, flying high. Strength says, hold on, keep it quiet. Don't rush too much. It will happen with time, perhaps, with lots of work. But you are happy nonetheless. You have to subdue this happiness. Maybe something like that for you, third week. But by all means, if you recognize this feeling, it tells you that something big is there. You wouldn't feel like that if it's not something big. You are so happy. It's not happened yet. It didn't happen yet. But you know that it will, and it is big. And you have to subdue yourself until it's happening in anticipation of that big thing that is about to happen. That kind of third week of January, very nice. I kind of be seeing it very positive. Particularly we do have Sun in the fourth week of this month. Just after it, which is happiness. Yes, feeling larger than life, feeling so happy, kind of very same energy with this Devil. Now it's about very same energy, just reverse it, and in a very dominant way. Now all your happiness is there, and with certainty. Your happiness is visible. You are talking about your new project, your baby project, your further life, your future life. You are all happy, unbelievably happy. You will be talking with your family about that project. I mean, you see your new life in such a bright light. Still a lot to come, because this is baby project. This is beginning, very beginning, that doesn't stand on its own yet. It's that why we do have this devil. It says quiet it down. Quiet this down. Control it. Don't burn yourself out, because it's nothing really standing straight. Nothing is really solid yet. It's a prospect, it's beautiful prospect, it's perhaps inevitability. All right, we are talking, but it's not there. There is your understanding and your happiness. It's like, you see what I'm saying? You know it's there, you know it's yours, and you are all burning in that anticipation of when you're gonna have it, of that moment when you're gonna have it. Both of this, that the whole half of this month is like that. Perhaps that maybe is going to happen in February, maybe in March, but you know it's going to happen, and you would like to shout into the world what is happening to you. That kind of happiness that we have in here, but you have to keep it calm, control yourself, subdue it for the time being, until everything is really visible, everything really stands visible for all to see. It's lovely. I really like your January, Aries. Enjoy it.